Hi. Um, yeah, I've been retired. They've been paying me to not come back for 19 years now. I was able to retire at 52, and I did just because I could and had good health and everything. And about 12 years later, my wife had a couple of strokes, and personality is all there and everything. Just the right side just doesn't cooperate real well, so she needs some help with things. And over a few years, I just started kind of slowing down some of the routine things. And anyway, I had such a sugar addiction. I would eat 5 or 6 of those packets of Costco cookies every day with my coffee. That's my main source of energy, get me going. And anyway, I was developing a little bit of arthritis in my thumbs, where I used to have such a grip. I could take a 50-pound sack of dog food and just pick it up with one hand, just carry it out to the car and so on like that. And anyway, it got to be so bad I couldn't even pick up my laptop. It was just so hard that the grip just wasn't there. And anyway, I was really impacted by my dad. My mom had had a few strokes. My dad was a caregiver to her, and I just saw such tender compassion, just such love. And I just didn't want to see myself, after my wife having the strokes, didn't want to see myself just so weak that I just couldn't help her. And anyway, I have a quick story. About 3 days ago, it was raining and it was nighttime, and my daughter says, yeah, there's a cat up in a tree somewhere. I hear it meowing. And I went out. I just couldn't see where it was at. And anyway, finally I looked up in a tree and saw the light, reflection of the eyes. And anyway, it was up there about 75 or 80 feet up in a tree. We've got big evergreens here. And anyway, it was raining. I said, well, I'm not going to go climb that up at night. I used to work in the substation, so I'm very comfortable with climbing with my harness, my belt and spurs. And anyway, next day I heard some noise out on the easement and a piece of equipment out there. Neighbors had rented a 60-foot snorkel lift. And anyway, I looked at that and I says, I don't think that's going to make it. And anyway, the neighbor, he goes up to the 60 feet. He was way short. And anyway, I called out to his brother-in-law. I says, across the fence, I say, I'll go get my climbing gear if he wants me to. I'll go up from there. If he can get me up that 60 feet, that'll help me too. And so anyway, I did that. I went up and they gave me a pillow case and about a 25-foot piece of line to lower it back down. Anyway, I went up and, the cat was just friendly as could be, and worked it into the pillowcase, tied it off and lowered it down. And I got down. That guy says, oh my gosh, you got just... I just can't believe it. I got up there. I thought maybe I can climb it, but my knees, they're still shaking, And anyway, I'm 71 and I don't think about it, and I'm doing something. I'm just going and going. I walked through the store and I realized, my goodness, I've got just such a spring in my step, I just didn't notice it. But anyway, it's just amazing. Just energy. It's just hard to contain it.
Wow, that's amazing.
Life is good.
That's heroic. That's heroic.
Yeah. Oh, that's one of those other. Yeah, one of those other things. I've never been one to really get sore. I could not do something for years and years, and I get down, wrestle with teenagers and stuff like that. I don't get sore. And anyway, when I started this program, my hydration, it was at 63. And it hasn't gone down. It has gone up some, but anyway, it's just. Anyway, I just am just so thankful. Just little things. Information is key. Is knowledge is really king. And a lot of this stuff, it works. And anyway, this here for some people that may be a thing. These are on sale at the grocery store now. Normally $20 for $10. And it's just really good. It's handy for me. Getting water bottles, I'll set them down. I don't lose this.
Yeah, right.
I love it.
That's amazing, Rick.
Rick,
well,
thank you for sharing that. That's inspirational, brother. That's heroic. Way to be the neighborhood hero. I love that, brother.
Every day is a good day.
Great job.
God is good.